Hey babe, welcome to my very first episode of my new series called the Amazon Sunday Scroll. ChatGPT helped me come up with that name because every weekend, I'm scrolling Amazon, placing orders for the week, getting my links prepped to share with you guys throughout the week. And I just feel like I kind of scroll Amazon like it's its own social media platform. And I love my haul videos. I will still continue to do them where it's like a fashion haul, a summer haul, or a 40 plus, everything I bought last week. But I feel like sometimes the things that I truly love and want to just go on and on about get lost in the mix because the other videos that I'm doing can be so long. So I've got themed videos, every week has a new theme or idea or plan. I also will share a spotlight product of the week, the one thing that I've loved the most. I will share product fails with you guys. I usually try to keep it pretty positive, but I'll share things that haven't worked for me. They will be numbered up on screen. Everything's gonna be linked in the description bar and comment section. It'll be a direct link, so it'll be super easy to shop. And we're gonna go ahead and get started with number one, which is my highlighted product of the week, and that is the PDRN Peptide Serum. Medicube has gone viral for a lot of reasons. The Zero Pore Pads, I think, were kind of what really hit it big for them, but me and Toner, we just don't mix. And so I wanted to try the brand, and I was very impressed with the collagen mask that I used, the one that you can peel off. And I really was nervous about it, but it really does make your skin glow unlike anything I've ever experienced. So I was kind of doing my regular makeup routine and I was like, I don't wear the collagen mask all the time. What's something that I can add to my routine that's just gonna give my skin an extra oomph? I feel like my skin, my overall complexion looks good, but I just wanted something that could just take it to the next level. And this was that for me. The main reason is Korean skincare really focuses on the overall health of your skin barrier versus we're pretty prone to using anti-aging skincare, and that's what we're really focused on. So when you keep your skin barrier healthy, I feel like everything else just falls into place. And I was actually looking at a video this morning of my skin in January, and that was pre-IPL, pre my medical grade skincare routine, pre-focusing on my skin barrier health, and I was like, I can't believe that was my skin. It looks so much better. After one use, I noticed that my skin just looks much more hydrated and overall happier. I can't explain it, but it's just it was just what my skin was lacking. I feel like my skin glows a lot more. So my skin barrier, keeping it as healthy as possible is super important. So that's my highlighted product of the week. I am so in love with it. But I mean, literally anything I've tried from Medicube has been a complete win. Product number two, Nippy's Skin Nipple Covers. These are massive. And I share them all the time because you do have to kind of repurchase these. They can just get gross. They don't stick as good. Sometimes if I wear a black top like I'm wearing now, sometimes the fabric will get stuck on the edge around of it. So it's it doesn't stick as good. But I mean, I would say I still get about 3 to 4 months out of each pair of the Nippy skin covers, but they're very large. And if you've ever worn a nipple cover, you know that they're tiny and it literally screams hey, look at me, I'm wearing a nipple cover. The fact that these are large make them more discreet. I love these, so I repurchased them on Prime Day, and a couple days after Prime Day was over, I went back and looked at my top sellers. The Nippy Skin nipple covers were my number one top seller by I think one of the biggest margins I've ever seen on Prime Day. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I know we love nipple covers, but I didn't know we love them that much. So this is my, truly one of my favorite products to wear on a regular basis. It is a repurchase because again, 3 to 4 months, especially in the warmer months, I do need to replace them. But apparently that's y'all's highlighted product of the week. Number three, the Bissell Steam Shot is my best kept secret, but not really a secret. So I have used this in the past to clean my shower, to clean little hard to reach places on the toilet. What I actually love it for is the gunk, whenever I'm dumping my detergent, fabric softener in my washing machine, you know how over time it can just get dried and gross. So I was using that to clean the gunk off of my washer and dryer. Well, one day, the baseboards in my house just needed to be clean, and you can't use a magic eraser on any color walls. It actually will especially over time, but you can usually see it after the first use, it can actually take the sheen off of your paint. And so I was I just don't know what to do. What if I tried the Bissell Steam Shot with no additional product and just played with it and saw what happened? You guys, it literally melted the mess off of our entire door. I was actually doing our door first because I was let's try one thing. And then I like went and I started doing the baseboards. And it was like a few minutes later and Sam was like, Moriah, you look insane. Like, what are you doing? I was like, I just need to clean everything. This literally melts any marking or color away without additional product. It's literally just water. So no, I don't recommend using a Bissell Steam Shot on your walls like all the time. But whenever I'm cleaning my baseboards like once a quarter, I don't want to use a magic eraser. And not only is this going to melt the product off with no additional like cleaning product, it is so fast. You need to have a dry rag with you. And like, I was just taking it and I was basically like running it over a section of the baseboard and then wiping it because it will kind of like have some condensation, and then it was clean. And it literally took me, I think I did the entire kitchen, the laundry room, mud room, and then our pantry in like 15 minutes. And that was me literally on my hands and knees. The Bissell Steam Shot is the best cleaning product in my entire house, like just period, point blank period. Number 4, these popsicle molds are like the best summer treat ever for my boys, but they're also great for me. I say it all the time, everything in moderation. Like, I don't believe in good food and bad food. If you want to eat ice cream, just eat freaking ice cream. But there's definitely times when it's like, hey, I don't need to eat ice cream after every single meal, despite the fact that I want it. And my mom was like, why don't you just make like orange juice popsicles? Like, that's what I make for the boys. And I was like, what? And she goes, have you never had like an organic orange juice popsicle? It literally tastes like a little sweet treat. It's a popsicle, tricks your brain into thinking that like you're having this amazing treat. It's literally just orange juice. And I was like, you're a genius. So I made them for the boys at the beach and I ended up eating more than they did. And it's just like the best little mind trick. Again, like if you want ice cream, just eat ice cream, but I would eat ice cream every day, all day if I wanted to. And I feel like this is that way of being like, I'm getting my popsicle, my sweet little ice cream treat. But it's literally just organic orange juice. So I have been using these popsicle molds like multiple times a week. I love them so freaking much. And I actually do have an Amazon Sunday scroll video coming very soon of all the things my mom has recommended. And these popsicle molds will be included. So again, make sure to click the subscribe button if you like these kind of videos, because my mom has probably even more good Amazon finds than I do. Number 5, the same Medicube like PDRN, but it's the eye cream. Oh, I am so excited about this. I have been using Luxaton, but you can only get, at least as of now, the eye cream on their actual website. I ordered one time. It told me it was shipped. It never came. Thankfully, their customer service is great. They gave me my money back, but I had to order another one, and then it took forever to come in, and it's expensive. And I just was like, I can't have this. But eye creams are so like easy to just piss off my skin. And this thing has been an absolute game changer. It feels so soft on my eyelids. It's very cooling. And I feel like I have definitely noticed like the skin around my eyes just looks a little bit softer. Again, I have been shocked at how quickly every single time I use a Medicube product, like the payoff is almost immediate. And that is so strange to me. Like, I've never had immediate payoff like that consistently across the brand, except for Medicube. So this product is a recent favorite. I am so excited to use it more and more. Number 6, this tiny little portable air pump is the most genius invention ever. And I believe I did share this on Prime Day. I actually shared a video even on my Moriah Robinson home account on Instagram. This thing my mom did not stop talking about at the beach. It is like this big, rechargeable, comes with 5 different attachments. You can use it as like a light if you're camping, but the main reason I got it is a portable pump. It can blow up air mattresses, it can blow up pool floats, and it can deflate them. You guys, it is the best thing ever because it's this big. And I literally used to have like a full bag dedicated to my air pump. And we were at the beach, like literally sitting by the pool, and I was blowing up one of our pool floats. My mom was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, it's this little mini portable air pump. She was like, right now, name, I need to know. And she ordered one and she was like, this is the best money I've ever spent, because she knows that like there are these massive pump machines that like have to have their own bag and these long cords. And she's like, this is the tiniest thing ever. And it's actually blowing up all of our stuff. And then at the end of the week, it was like actually taking the air out. She was like, this is genius. Why have I never seen this before? So don't just take it from me, take it from Susan too. This tiny little air pump is going to save you. Number 7 are the floats that we used. I have to say, we have been talking about getting a pool in the next like 2 to 5 years. They are definitely an expensive investment. So pool floats aren't really something I have had an opinion on until now. We have had like those pool floats that are like kind of like little mattress looking things before. We've had pool noodles. When we used to go to the lake, we had those like full body, like net looking floats. I've tried it all. I don't love an inner tube, but I gravitated towards them more because of the way that you can sit in them. This is like the most genius thing ever because it's basically half an inner tube, but then it has like a little seat and it has a little spot for your phone, which I don't take my phone in the water, and it has a little cup holder. It's genius. It's literally like just half an inner tube, but so comfortable to sit on. And I will say the place that we stayed had one of these and it was significantly larger. And my mom was like, I don't like this one. I feel like it's just, there's too much room in between like my back and the chair. She was like, I feel very odd. So she actually used ours all week and she was like, I love them so much. And I'm significantly taller than my mom and I found them to be comfortable too. Even Ezra laid on it a couple times and really liked it. So I will link the exact ones that we had below. I can't talk about any other brand that may be similar just simply because they do make different sizes, but I love these so much. They were just like the most comfortable thing ever. Number 8, I told you guys I was gonna buy these on Prime Day and I am so happy I did. I have this massive round, like big sun shield that I was trying to get better about using in my car, but you had to like lean it funny and kind of finagle it weird and like lay the visors right to hold it in place. And I was like, this is just big and bulky. And when I saw that there was one that was 2 separate pieces on the Prime Day deal, I was like, that immediately seems like it's gonna be easier to use. Yes, it is significantly easier to use. So you can get a size like based off of your car. So I call my car Big Mama. I drive a Ford Expedition Max XLT. She is massive. It's like a bus that's like road legal with a regular license. So I got the biggest size possible and I feel like these are just perfect. You literally just put them on your windshield and you put the visor down and they just stay in place. You don't have to like finagle them weird to make sure the sun's like tilted at the right direction like my other ones. So these are amazing. Number 9, this cover up. I now have in 2 colors and the short sleeve version, and I just love it so much that I wanted to highlight it again because cover ups are honestly like some of my favorite things to really, I don't want to say invest in because they're not expensive, but like I expect a cover up to last me for a very, very long period of time. They don't get worn as much as a bathing suit even because usually it's just kind of a from to thing or hey, we're making lunch. And I just feel like these have not only stayed the same color that they are when I bought them time and time again after they get washed. They don't stretch, they don't shrink, they don't pick in the wash. None of the holes on it get any bigger. I mean, they're just really good quality. And so they're what I expect. I want a cover up to last for a really long period of time. And this does that. The only thing is you will have to size up about 2 or 3 sizes to get it to look like it does in the product image. If you get your true size, it's not going to fit like that. So if you want that like slouchy oversized look, go up 2 or 3 sizes. These Levi 501 mid-thigh shorts were another Prime Day purchase I told you guys I was going to make. And yes, I love them. I have these same shorts in now 2 washes. And I've told y'all over and over, like, I love them. I love that there's no distressing. They fit really nicely. They are Levi 501, so you have to go up 1 size for your best fit. But they're longer shorts without looking weird. Like some long shorts just look insane on me and make my thighs look massive and weird. These don't do that, so I'm very happy with the darker wash. I wore them all day yesterday and just love them. So number 11, I do wanna make sure I say this, I like these. However, I only like them for kids. I have shared this same brand's like mosquito repellent bracelets before. I will also link those below under number 11. I think they're great. I wear them all the time when I walk. The boys have worn them too. Well, I decided to try the mosquito repellent stickers because I was like, you know, the boys may like stickers better. Let's try these. And the only thing about them is I didn't realize that you have to put a certain number of stickers on you based on your weight. So like Roman and Ezra both need 4 stickers. Like you're supposed to put like, I think 2 on your shirt, like 2 on your pants or shorts. And it's just like, you're going to go through a pack of stickers very quickly and they're not reusable. Like you can't use these for a long period of time like you can the bracelets. So these are great for those just like days when you do need some mosquito repellent. You want something that's a little bit more natural, but you are going to go through these a little faster. Number 12, I shared these last year and I think these will just like always be a favorite. Whenever you go to the beach, like the smallest bit of wind just like completely blows your towel up. And so I use these beach towel clips and they're the most convenient thing ever. But I will say I use like 2 to 4 every single time I put my towel down. So you are going to need a pretty decent sized pack of these, but I just feel like they're fun. They have so many different shapes and sizes. I feel like they're just the coolest little beach clips and they just like add to the vibe that is fun. So not necessarily like a must-have, but just definitely something that makes your beach day a lot easier. You want to talk about making your beach day easier? These Solar Buddies, I bought these last year, and I actually bought 2 more this year. And while we were at the beach, this was another thing my mom was like, hey, what is that? I'm gonna get them right now, because they actually just make putting sunscreen on for everybody easier. I find that like it's not like you have a big clump of sunscreen and then you're like rubbing it all over. You just rub this all over your arm, and then you just like barely have to rub in the sunscreen. And I feel like everything is significantly more even. It just puts the perfect amount of sunscreen on, but it's also so easy when you have little wiggly kids to just run this over them very quick. It's really easy at ears. Even at one point, it was so adorable. Ezra like grabbed Roman and he was putting sunscreen on him. So they're just very, very easy to use and a must-have for moms. Number 14, this seashell shirt is so adorable, really fun, very beach made, and I ended up wearing this the second day because I got burned on the first day. Shocker. But I did get the men's, and I wanted this to be very oversized, but you can get it in a smaller, like more fitted size. You can get the women's cut if you want it to be a little bit more slim, but I wanted oversized, boxy, cute, slouchy, and I just feel like this fit the bill entirely. Number 15, these actually help keep bugs away from you. So the mosquito repellent stickers and the bracelets keep you from getting bit. Like I really have had success with these, but the bugs still fly up near you. And I actually bought these to go outside with. Like they're just little fans. When I tell you, I was so impressed with not only the quality of these, because like my kids did not leave these things alone and they still lasted and behaved and worked, but the battery life on these is insane. I literally put the AA's in them when we got them, like well over a month ago. They ran all day, every day at the beach, and they still don't need their batteries replaced. So they don't actually use a ton of like actual power out of the battery, but they did a good job at keeping the bugs away. We went to Harbor Island and the horseflies were unreal. Like I've never seen anything like it, that my parents literally were like walking around carrying these with them because their bug repellent wasn't enough. And so they were like carrying these to keep the bugs away. They are magic, great battery power. I don't know why I have not purchased these before, but yeah, very, very impressed. And then the final product is this like romper dress. So I say romper just because it does come with a pair of like bike shorts to wear underneath it, and you are supposed to wear underneath because this is pretty short. It's an athletic dress. Like it's not meant to be this like long, you know, modest looking dress. It's an athletic dress, but I loved it so much in black that I got it in like the burgundy pink color as well. I will say I sized up to a large because I first was like, romper, how's this gonna look? And I do think that was a little bit too big. So I went with a medium in the burgundy pink, and I like it a lot more. I don't really notice a huge difference in the sizing. It's meant to be very flowy and oversized, but for an athletic dress, for throwing it on a really hot day, like I wore it at the beach to just go get breakfast, like it is perfect. So I love this, very comfortable. I feel like the cuts on it are really cute, and it washed and dried like an absolute dream. The last product I'm gonna talk about is actually the fail, and it is this cowboy hat. My husband has a magic way about him where he can reshape anything. Like if a rug comes in and there's just like a crinkle in it and it just won't come out, he can get it out. If there's a hat that's misshapen, he can get it back to its original looking shape. And he was like, babe, this one's done. You can't wear this one. And it literally came in the mail, misshapen. So I was super bummed about that because I just feel like shape your hat better. It's a cowboy hat. It's meant to have a certain shape. I want it to look like their product image. And it was a hot mess, and he tried everything and he was like, this is just bad. So this is a product fail and not something I recommend. And with that being said, we are done with today's video, you guys. I am so excited for this new series. Again, I will bring you other content that's not Amazon related. I will also bring you other dedicated Amazon videos throughout the weeks that aren't just a part of these, but I just wanted a time when I can sit down and chat with my girlfriends and really just spill all the tea about all the good things that I'm loving and using. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're new here. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video.